OET writing is the most challenging part of the test. In fact, according to the official data, nurses score on average 290 and doctors score on average 330. So if you're aiming for 350, OET writing might pose an interesting challenge for you. In this video, I'm going to give you a good broad overview of OET writing so you're in a much better position to get the score you want on test day. So the name of the game is to write one of these. This is a high-scoring OET letter. It consists of a date, an address, a salutation, an introduction, a body, a request, and a sign-off. So the letter that you have to write will be based on a set of case notes, which will look like this. The case notes will focus on an individual patient and either be about a particular incident with some surrounding information or about a series of incidents over time. It's worth pointing out that the case notes that you get on test day will be profession specific. So if you're a doctor, you'll get medical case notes, nurses get nursing case notes, physios get physio case notes, etc. Now, located at the bottom of the case notes is the task. The task is critical. It will tell you several important pieces of information, such as who to write to, including their name and profession, why you're writing to them, as well as what type of letter you need to write. If you're a nurse or a doctor, you will usually have to write a referral letter, but sometimes you may need to write a discharge or transfer letter. Now, there's not much of a difference between the three different letter types, apart from the introductory paragraph. And while we're talking about structure, I highly recommend that you watch the video on letter structure on E2 Test Prep because large chunks of the letter you write are formulaic. So much of the letter can actually be memorized. That is the address, the date, the salutation, the sign-off, etc. However, the body of the letter cannot be memorized. You need to write this flexibly according to the case notes you receive on test day. But be careful. Even if you're a native English speaker and you've written hundreds of these types of letters in your workplace, you need to write the letter in a certain way to satisfy the scoring criteria. So you're scored in 6 different ways. Let's go through them very quickly. You're scored on purpose, content, conciseness and clarity, genre and style, organization and layout, and language. If you haven't yet signed up to E2 Test Prep, I recommend you do. The link is in the description below. We have a series of really important scoring videos on E2 Test Prep that are not on YouTube. These videos take you through each of the scoring criteria and very carefully show you exactly how to write the letter to maximize your score. So how much time do you have to read those case notes, read the task, and then write your letter? In terms of time, you'll have 5 minutes to read and 40 minutes to write. So in the reading time, you cannot use your pen. You will use this 5 minutes to read through the case notes and understand the task, and then think about relevance, that is, which case notes you're going to select, and also think about structure. How are you going to structure your letter? What will your paragraphs be about? Then you'll have 40 minutes, which is heaps of time to write the letter. But one of the things I do recommend is that you watch that structure video because it will give you more time to write and less time thinking about how you're going to structure your letter. But how many words do you need to write? Word count. The recommended word count is between 180 to 200 words, and this is just the body of the letter. Everything from Dear So-and-so to Yours sincerely. So this number, 180 to 200, is recommended only. It's not strict like other English language tests. In fact, what it's really testing for, this word count, is whether or not you've included relevant case notes and excluded irrelevant case notes. That will get you to the word count. Cool, so now we have a good idea about OET writing. What should you do next? Next steps. Cool, so now you have a very good understanding of what OET writing is all about. What you need to do to conquer this part of the test is understand the structure and understand the scoring. When you understand those two things, it's going to put you in a really good position to get a high score. Of course, all of these videos on structure and scoring are on e2language.com. You can click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. My name is Jay.